travel. For some, it's a luxurious escape, or maybe an adrenaline-filled adventure. But if you're like me, it's a precious opportunity to discover and to give back. It's time to get real. It's time to get raw. It's time for Raw Travel.
So yesterday we arrived in Leticia, which is on the edge of the Amazon, and we missed our boat, so we spent the night here. But today we're going to take a boat 2 hours upriver to the Amazon. And I don't know what to expect. I know there's going to be a lot of mosquitoes. It's going to be a lot of heat. It's going to be humid. And other than that, I have no idea. So it's just an adventure. We're going to see what happens. So when I get to a new place like I am right now in Cartagena, one of the first things I want to do is get out of the tourist zone and find out how the locals live. And one of the best places to do that is the local market.
Every morning in the market, merchants load up their area with fresh food and cook up traditional dishes.
Canyoning is basically rappelling down a waterfall. Now this might look easy, but it's slippery, and the water below is shallow and full of rocks.
Leatherback turtles are in danger, so Trinidad is making a conscious effort to protect and preserve the species. There are several restricted beaches where you can only view the turtles with a permit and with a specially trained tour guide. And I notice you're inside of an oil refinery, which is sort of interesting. Can you tell me a little bit about the relationship?
Sure, that's what makes Wildfowl Trust so unique. Because there's nowhere else in the world that you find wetland conservation organization breeding and releasing wetland ducks and birds in the middle of a petrochemical oil refinery.
Here's an easy way to give back. When you're packing, why not make room in your luggage for some things that you might normally throw away? They'll make great gifts for people who live where you're going.
Whenever I travel, I'm always struck by the simple way kids in impoverished areas entertain themselves. You can really brighten their day by doing something as simple as giving away old stuff from your closet, like used baseball equipment. The kids of San Basilio de Palenque may not have a lot of material things, the latest tech gadget or video game, but they sure seem happy.
There you go. A glove for you, a glove for you, a bat para ti. People who go on vacation, they want to incorporate volunteering into their agenda. I think it's really just a matter of doing a little bit of research before you come down. And once you get here, it's really not time consuming at all. It's maybe 30 minutes out of my day, but for them, they're going to talk about this all week. Okay, ciao. Bye, gracias por todo. Gracias, amigo.
Dulce Jesus Meal is a wild restaurant, bar, and playground for adults in a carnival-like atmosphere. People are dressed up like it's Halloween every night, and apparently the thing to do is to dance on tables, before or after a shot of aguardiente, which is a typical Colombian drink.
Okay, so Javier, this is a shrunken head?
Yeah, friend. That was my last tourist.
Oh, really?
No, it's a joke.
Who asks stupid questions? That's what happens? So a head like mine, how small could it get? Like maybe that big?
25% less, exact.
Today, shrinking human heads is illegal in Ecuador, or so I was told.
Do you think, do I have potential as a jockey or am I too big? Do they need to be small and fast and young?
No, as long as you could run.
Yeah.
No matter if you're big
or
small,
okay.
As long as you could run.
Okay.
That is it.
Yeah, I can run. I don't know if I can run behind the goat, but, you know, I could try.
They have different classes of goats, and there's a cash prize, of course. So I decided I'd give this goat jockey thing a try. I want to get my hands on some of that goat money.
Go, go, go. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Do you always paint here?
Yes, all the time.
Because it's very quiet or because you were inspired by the beauty here?
Because I can sell my painting in this place.
Oh. That's a good reason. Every time I go on a trip, I try to think of myself before the trip and after the trip. And I think of, okay, here I am now. What are my thoughts? And then when I come back, I think, wow, how have I changed from when before I left? And I've always changed. Yeah, the reality is it does not take a lot of money to travel. It's really just a matter of freeing your mind from what you think your obligations are and looking on the internet, researching, and, maybe realigning your expectations a little bit.